Hey guys, welcome to XPCCG. Today we have a new video talking about the new EB2 leader, Green Purple Luffy, who's been destroying the OP 10.5 meta over in Japan, especially with the recent flagship tournaments that have been going on. Full Straw Hat leader, it has been really good. So today I found a list that was made by user Hero One Piece over on X. Shout out to Joyboy Steam for all the information in this video that I've been following him on Instagram. So I fired up this list on the sim and try to play some games with it. I have two games that I think are pretty good that showcase a little bit of the deck and what it's all about. And then she's gonna be reacting together.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen the games yet, and I haven't really had a lot of opportunity to see the new leader gameplay, but very excited. It seems very strong in OP 10.5, so really excited for this leader and to see what it brings.
Then afterwards, we're going to go over the deck list, see what cards worked, what I liked, what I didn't like, and see what other changes people have been doing as well. So yeah, let's just jump over to these games and let's talk about them and kind of analyze them. So yeah, so Green Purple Luffy. So the first game, I end up against a Smoker, and I mulligan because I do want to see that Nami that's very strong that can search me for the entire deck. And of course, I think I'm gonna go for the Zoroduro because it's a very good body to put on board. And this is a new stage as well, which is a draw a card and activate main, rest the stage, and you could give +2 to a Straw Hat character if you have less or equal dom than your opponent. So
yeah, so only seeing purple characters for now, it seems. So except for the green searcher, so it seems pretty standard Luffy deck, except those new cards.
Yeah, basically there's not a lot of the only green new cards are the Nami, and I think there's also the Zoro that rests and can attack the same turn, but it's mainly a purple deck because you do want like the purple Straw Hat for the Luffy Taro. You could play as well
there's not a lot of green Straw Hats that are super.
But you can't play green with Luffy Taro anyway, so you need to have purple
bodies.
Fair. And the green Straw Hat is the new Zoro card that you could rest a character and attack on the same turn.
So you're heavy taking at the beginning. You're not really countering then.
Yeah. At this point, I didn't have a lot of counters, just 2K.
Okay, so
but I'm still going to use 2Ks. But this deck, basically, you just want to get to. I think it was the right play by Smoker to put pressure on me. But I do have a lot of answers in my hand.
A lot of cards in hand.
Exactly, and I do have 2 Gum Gum Giants at this point. So I basically, as well, I'm going to put a lot of pressure into it.
You're keeping those 2 done up for
Gum Gum, yeah.
So you're not doing leader effect yet. I mean, I guess there's no point really.
No, at this point, I want to get to 7 Dawn and play the Luffy Taro into the Sanji. Sanji and Pudding, that is a very good card. And once that's on board, honestly, it's just pressure, and just go, and then play another Luffy Taro, and until you can go to face.
You're gonna give him a 2K here.
Probably.
Really? Okay, very bricky though. Apart from the Gum Gums, I mean.
Yes, I mean I did this. I mean there are a lot of bricks. That's not the problem, but that's why you have Gum Gum Jack.
No, fair, yeah.
Bricks. So yeah,
so he's gonna get rid of that.
Exactly. So Smoker basically just plays out cost reduction characters, and yeah.
Yeah, goodbye.
But a lot of cards, like he only has 2 cards in hand. Oh wow, he has
2 cards in hand. Okay, yeah.
Exactly. So at this point,
he played very precariously there.
Exactly. So that's now I'm gonna go and try to remove a card. I shouldn't have put it on. Honestly, I think I should have played out the Luffy Taro first, and then done leader effect because it is very strong. But at this point, it still leaves me with 3 Dawn up. So 1 for Gum Gum, and then 1 for the Chopper that I could in this deck.
Okay, yeah. So you're ramping up.
And then I should have gone for the Chopper, but I really didn't want that Sanji to.
Okay, so you're still at 7 Dawn, so it's not too bad.
And I'm 6.
Yeah, actually, yeah, true. Actually, that's some good Dawn recuperation with the Chopper.
That's the main reason.
And it's the only Straw Hat. But now you can't do leader effect because you only have Straw Hat on board. Okay, yeah.
That's why I did leader effect
before
playing. Yeah. So now he goes for. I think he's just gonna remove that. At this point, I just give him a 2K.
Yeah, makes sense.
He's playing as well the new Sengoku blocker that's very strong. That basically plays out a Navy character from trash. He could have played the Kobe there instead of the Tsuru.
Another stage.
Exactly, just strong to draw a card. And now I have a new body to put on board with the.
Yeah, I mean at this point it makes sense. You
Nami.
have so few cards in hand, you might as well just get rid of board and
Exactly.
save the big hits for later on. Or no, okay.
No,
well, yeah, you're not gonna hit it
no,
for
not gonna hit
zero. Yeah,
zero cost.
no point.
And so play another Luffy Taro, bounce back the deck, and now I can trash.
Okay.
Exactly, and draw. Give 6 cost to the Nami.
Damn, that's good. That's
And then
good.
get 2 active Dawn again.
Oof.
Now I can. Yeah, I'm gonna play out the Nami because I don't
Yeah.
want to search them. This is the new Zoro that I was talking about that can
Very good. for you, yeah.
rest a 4 cost. So that's important because
For
he
the late
has
game, yeah.
exactly because he has the Rebecca, and so that's something that I do want to keep in hand.
I mean, yeah, it's a really good leader effect. Recuperating all that Dawn, being at 6K leader.
And you can see just the pressure. Like,
No, yeah,
there's a lot of
crazy.
pressure, and I am losing 2 Dawn, but with the Sanji, I bounce back an active Dawn, so it does give me the power.
So he needs to get rid of that Sanji on board.
Basically, honestly, if you're playing against a Green Purple Luffy, I think getting rid of the
Seems like
Sanji should be the priority.
Yeah.
It is kind of like the main card.
Just allowing you to Dawn minus for
Exactly.
free, basically, almost.
Basically, every time I do leader effect, it costs me 2 rested Dawn, and it gives me 3 active ones, which is strong.
Another Luffy Tar. I mean, you're not gonna play another Luffy Tar at this point. Your board's already full. But
No, it's but it is a good.
you think he'd even go for game? I mean, depends what he plays. Probably gonna play a Gecko. Maybe not then. But
it really depends on what he plays.
it depends. I mean, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. No
Yeah,
Gecko.
I think it was dumb on his part to go
I
face. It's
thought
like, yeah, sure.
Nah. Yeah, it's just free block.
And I know he
Maybe
did
he
that
didn't have
because.
the Gecko.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go for face. So
Yeah, definitely.
now I should have done stage effect first because I am at 8 Dawn.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah.
Because it's +2 cost to a character, right?
So 7 he takes, 8 he blocks. And then I play up the Rebecca and attack into the Rebecca.
Sure, yeah.
He blocks, and then I go 8. And I think he counters this one. Yeah, he counters this one. And now I think he kind of he couldn't lose this turn.
No,
but I think
you can.
So he surrenders because he doesn't have a lot of
Either
cards
way,
in hand.
he had 2 bricks.
Yeah.
Like, and nothing. He wasn't going to do anything. He didn't have the Gecko, and he wasn't even going to draw the Gecko, so.
Exactly. But
it's kind of tough.
It was just kind of.
Plus, would you have gone for board and guarantee that, he's only doing one thing?
I probably would have cared because, like, the
might as well.
The Zoro can attack rest, rec characters in the turn is played, but he can't attack leaders, so. I think he kind of thought the Zoro was a rush, but it isn't.
Maybe, yeah.
But I think I would have gone.
Get rid of board.
Yeah, I think I would have get rid of the Sengoku. Since I still had 6 active Dawn left.
No, you were literally so chill.
So that was the first game. Pretty good showcase of how.
Very strong leader effect.
Yeah, and
very strong leader effect.
Exactly. Even if you got removed, whatever, like it has a lot of pressure. So this game I go against Shanks. And yeah, I think I chose to go first.
So always going first for more pressure, or
I think so.
I mean, you're ramping,
so.
right? So kind of want to go first anyways to have a better curve.
Exactly.
Right?
I think you want to go first anyway, but you're not. That's the thing. You're not really ramping with this leader.
Unless
There's not really anything to ramp.
Yeah, I was just thinking like, oh, you can chopper, but no.
But no, chopper doesn't ramp because you need to be.
Yeah.
Like you need to Dawn minus effect first.
Effect, yeah.
So I still think it's.
You still want to go first then.
Exactly, but I think maybe second is better. It's still super aggressive, so that's why I went second. I think. But that's why I went first. I think. So yeah, Shanks. Not a lot of. Yeah, but I don't know.
Obviously Sanji.
Sanji. That's the card I want to see all the time. Sanji and Pudding. It really is Pudding. It really is the main engine of this deck, in my opinion.
Interesting Shanks.
Yeah, I think he's playing a new list of Shanks that has
I like the blocker.
Yeah,
I really like the blocker.
No, the blocker is a must-have in OP10. If people don't know, it's a 2K that 4-cost 4,000 power, and on opponent's turn it gains plus 2,000. So it is a 4-cost 6,000 power blocker that is a 2K super strong deck.
Very good
card
2K.
in any 2K.
Very good 2K.
I mean, any red deck, in my opinion. So now
Sanji
Pudding draw a card, which is very strong.
So good.
Now I'm bounced back.
Leader effect,
and now I'm at 6K again.
Gain another one. Oh, that's so good. That's so fun.
I think I'm just gonna go. Yeah, give out the plus 2 cost. Even though Shanks doesn't do cost, it's more about power.
Yeah, true. Against red.
And
red in general kind of useless. But...
a Dawn up just to bait into thinking I have a Gum. I always do that with any purple Luffy because it is.
Just want to make him scared.
Exactly. And at this point, I'm just trying to trash his cards in hand, and
he's gonna counter hard.
Exactly, that's what he does.
Shanks doesn't care
because he has this card right now is not really important because I don't have a blocker on hand yet, and so yeah, I think I'd just play out another stage and do the effect again. Just draw.
Yeah.
Of course, then I'm gonna counter hard for my board. And I think this one I still counter out. Yeah, I still counter out just so he goes in so he doesn't go face.
Yeah. Now, are you gonna get rid of that dragon? So that is an annoying card to get rid of.
I think I do put all my Dawn on the dragon. Yeah,
he has 4 cards in hand, but he has a blocker, so it can be a bit annoying.
Yeah, I think I'd rather clear the Luffy first.
No, for sure.
Lower stat line. I think he counters this one. So yeah, so at this point he's just at 2 cards left in hand. So now you can go
into the dragon.
No, now I should have. That's a mistake on my part. I should have taken. I wanted to take out the Dawn from the Sanji instead of like the board, because now I could have had 6 Dawn and went 12 into the dragon if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna do.
Are you still gonna go for Luffy?
I think I'm still gonna go for Luffy.
Dragon,
yeah.
Well, either way, okay.
So he counters out all his hand.
That's the thing with Shanks is you kind of can do that because you just don't really care.
Yeah, but now
you know every card that he has. Well, you know his one card in hand, and he's not gonna play anything else.
Exactly.
But he can go for board and just use all his Dawn to clear, and you're not gonna. To be fair, that might have been the right choice just because he can go into board.
Exactly. At this point,
you don't have much. Don't have any Dawn up.
Think I counter, or maybe I let it die because I want to protect the Luffy Tower too.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, the Sanji and Pudding's more useful, but you know he's going to attack into it again because it's the better card at the moment. So yeah, no, fair enough.
Just let it go.
There's no point. You were just going to get rid of your whole hand because he was going to keep hitting into it. So, and you're probably going to have to let the Luffy Tower die. Oh no.
So yeah, so he plays a Straw Hat version of this deck with the new Rush Luffy.
I don't know if that was the move there.
I don't think so either.
I don't think that was the move at all.
I will take
now, and
because it gives me a lot of 2K. Exactly.
No, that was
sure.
That was kind of dumb.
Now I can give, and he can't attack with leader. So
yeah, literally can't attack with leader. Yeah, that was blunder on his part. Another Luffy Taro. You can just
so at this point I just want to clear board.
Of course, yeah.
So I just go.
Clear the dragon.
But you
put, because
you can still do leader effects.
Yeah.
You can't forget that. That's why I put 2 Dawn instead of 1. And I play out this for 3, and then bounce back.
Yeah.
Give me 2 active Dawn, and then I can attack for 7 and 6. But I think at this point I realized that I couldn't attack for 7 or 6. So I think I just go, I clear this one because now I have a blocker, so it's worth for me to put it in. I rest it, exactly, and then I just go 6 face to just put a little bit of pressure so he can't defend that one.
That's a shame. And innate Shanks advantage. You can't clear board that easily. You still have to put an extra Don on all the attacks.
Yeah, so he still plays out a Nami, which is great. He reveals another Rush Luffy. It's like, sure, have the Nami.
No point in keeping it alive.
Exactly. But if he goes face, I'll just take. So yeah, so he goes all in. Yeah, face. I'll take.
He kind of put himself in a precarious position by getting rid of his whole hand.
It's like, sure, I'll give you the blocker. And then I have the little chopper, which is great.
Luffy Taro time.
I wanted to play the Luffy Taro, but I'm not sure if that's something that I need to.
What? I think just to establish more board dominance, but then you want to be. He has one card in hand. What are the chances?
No, at this point, I just want to.
Okay, no fair.
And then
playing it super safe.
No, but like I clear. You only have one card in hand, and it's like it doesn't have anything. And now plays out.
Goldie Roger.
It's like I block. That's fine. He can't play out anything, and so I just put all my Don onto Goldie Roger.
For sure.
Yeah, I literally just put all my Don on Goldie Roger, I think.
You don't need to though, right?
I don't think I need to, but I'm making, I think I need 5 Don to get his life. Then he has a 2k, so that's 16, and then more 1, that's 17. So I need 9 Don, but I think I still go for 6. At this point, I didn't do the account.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm glad that you did it.
Let it die.
Just go 2, just to get -2 difference, and to be able to play out the Sanji, because I need -2 difference.
A lot of good synergy.
So now I have the Sanji. There we go. Yeah. And that's the kind of the strength of this deck is there's a lot to do with the Straw Hat package, and it shows kind of like how strong the Straw Hat package is. And at this point, it's just very hard for him to come back.
It's like you're playing the Pluffy deck, but just like
more aggro. Like not even that. It's just like
it's just a better leader effect.
in my opinion, it's just a better leader effect. And now I have the new Luffy, which is strong. With this new Luffy, he gives rush, and I can attack it twice with it.
Yeah, but you have to -2 active Don.
But look, I think I play out the rest.
Yeah.
So I can go onto his bodies. And now I have 5 active Dawn, give plus 2k. You go 9 into the Luffy, then 10 into the blocker, and next turn it's kind of like, what are you gonna do? Like, literally, what are you gonna do?
No, clearly you have way more dominance, but.
And I'm like 6k. And I'm like,
no, you're good. You're good.
I put it on. There we go. And I have blocker. That's a cost.
No, this is a really good setup.
Yeah, I really like the stage as well. It works really well with this leader. I kind of also like it in Black Purple Luffy. I think it has a lot of strength. Because
for sure.
Like I always play out my Straw Hat blockers. At this point, I think I'm gonna take because I'm countering. I think he's gonna go 7k life. I think that's it. It's like if he,
fair. I mean, you kind of have to go for game at this point.
And now,
but I mean,
now
very doable. Very doable.
I think I'm gonna go Usohachi into the Nami just to bait out something to see if he's dumb enough or not.
Give it 2k.
No, then I think AK, and then Luffy. Because now I don't have to take a life, so it's free.
True.
So he goes with AK. AK probably gonna take Shanks very breaky.
He's gonna do leader effects. Yeah, and then 2 cards.
And there we go. And so now Luffy.
Aha! You thought
attack
it was
and do return 2 Don.
Yeah, I think.
And now he has.
And you can do leader effects.
And I can do leader effects.
Still get more Don. Ramp.
And now he gives plus 1k, but who cares? Because I still have leader effects. And I can still attack once. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
He had nothing.
There we go.
Now very strong. Honestly, just feels like the deck is Pluffy but better.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of, like, no green cards. Apart from the Nami Searcher. Just to be able to search, like, all the essential Straw Hat crews. But seems like it's kind of just a better Pluffy.
Yeah, it's just very strong. And I think that's why it's kind of winning every every flagship right now is just there's a lot of support, especially in green and purple, and especially with the new cards that are out and the EB2, it just makes this card.
Yeah, I like the stage too. I mean, in this case against Shanks, not very useful to give +2 cost, but against black decks, against even yellow decks where you're KOing on life, that would be super annoying.
100%.
Like anything that KOs with cost, I can see that being super useful.
And now every purple deck can play it, which is very strong.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But now let's go over the cards real quickly and see what works and what doesn't, and what maybe changes I would do to the deck. So I think the most important card in the deck is the new card in DB2 is the Searcher Nami, which can search your whole deck.
100%. Searching that gum.
Super important. And with the combined power of Zoro Searcher, which is also a very good body that you could cheat out with Luffy Taro and just play it by himself. I mean, you could search your whole deck.
Yeah, other than Chopper, but I mean, very useful, very useful.
Super useful. And there's
one of the only green cards.
Exactly, one of the only green cards. The second green card is the new Zoro card that basically rests a 4 cost or lower. So there's a lot of blockers that are 4 cost that are really annoying to deal with, and you can attack
especially in black decks. Yeah, like Rebecca's, Porcelinos. Get rid of all that.
I mean, Onami for the purple decks. You have
well, unless they were playing the stage and
Shirahoshi, super good for Shirahoshi.
100%. All those pesky two cost blockers.
Yeah, super strong, and I think is good to just have a 2 of in the deck. And we have the Sanji and Pudding card.
Came in clutch.
It's the main engine of the deck, and 4 of is a must.
Yeah, I think any purple deck now is probably going to be playing.
I don't think
Sanji
any purple deck,
because
you do need -2 effects. It's -2 cost.
True. Would you play it in BP then?
I would play it in Black Purple Luffy, but only 2 of, I think. I wouldn't play more than... Because it is really strong in Luffy Taro. And that's why...
Yeah, like if you play with Luffy Taro, that's...
Yeah, but I don't play with Luffy Taro and Black Purple Luffy, because that's not the main engine.
No, true.
2 of in the deck it might be strong because it does draw you.
Yeah, just because innately that -2 Dawn
exactly.
Effects,
and then we have the Frankie that I think is really strong. It's just good to keep up your Dawn management, basically, since you're always -2 Dawn, not to go too low. We haven't used it a lot in the games.
Yeah, but literally only used it as a 1k counter, but maybe it just didn't have the time to shine yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I maybe played less of it because you do need to be less or equal Dawn to your opponent. So
yeah,
maybe 2 of or 3 of, but still a really good card in any purple deck. And then we have the new Luffy Rush, secret rare, really good, made literally for this deck.
Yeah.
But it does take you a life, so not in every situation.
Yeah, I think 2 of is the right move. I think playing more, you kind of, I mean, it's a brick, and honestly, you're not really going to be playing it until it's like, you know, you're going for game, because, yeah, I think because you're heavy taking life at the beginning, you kind of don't want to be taking that life if it's not, you know, to win, because then you might be putting yourself kind of in a really risky situation of being able to lose yourself the following turn. So, yeah, strong effect. I mean, here it clearly kind of saved you the game
100%
at the last one, but I think it's really good, like nail in the coffin. Your opponent thinks they've won because they countered whatever, but
no. There we go. It's just still really strong and would definitely play 2 of. And then Toy Chopper, the only card that is not Straw Hat, but I think it's really strong. It works really well with the leader effect.
We saw a good synergy play right there where you were able to basically minus Dawn,
2 Dawn active, play out this Chopper,
and ramp a Dawn.
Exactly.
So basically cost you nothing.
Basically, if you already had a Sanji and Pudding.
Yeah, if you had a Sanji on Pudding board, it cost you nothing. Yeah, so it was literally minusing Dawn effect for free. Exactly. And being a 6k leader, so really not bad synergy.
And then you just use it since you do need Straw Hat characters for the lead.
And so then next turn you just block. Yeah. Either way.
Strong.
Yeah, I mean,
really strong.
Serves its purpose.
Exactly. I think the changes that I would make to this deck would maybe add 1 of Zoro 9 cost. Instead of the 1 of Searcher of like the lane of 101 that searches for Heart Pirates and Kid Pirates.
I think there's no kind of point, especially when you have, like, say you could just put an extra stage and draw a card, and sure you're not searching specifically, but drawing a card, being able to give +2 cost, and
super strong.
No, especially if you're doing the 9-cost Zoro.
Exactly.
Doing that with the stage being 8-cost character, 9,000 power.
11-cost character with
11-cost power. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
strong.
it's super good. Like good luck getting rid of that. Like, you need more than one Ice Age to get rid of that.
It's
so
super strong.
It might have more of a chance of sticking on board. So
exactly. So I would definitely maybe play out that one, and maybe less of the Tony Chopper or the Frankie for another stage, because the stage is really good.
I mean, definitely, the Frankie would be the number one. I know also like Tony Chopper you could get rid of and put the 9 cost, but I think maybe just getting rid of one of those Frankies. 9 cost, get rid of the Searcher for a stage. I think that would be a solid change to the stack.
Exactly. So we've seen kind of why this is being dominant in Japan, and I mean, we still have to play more games with this. It literally just released, but I think it will be very strong when it comes out. And so
good deck.
100%. Had to play a little bit more, but EB2 looks promising.
It's very good,
especially for this leader. I'm sad that they only released one leader with EB2 though. I liked having more.
But
leaders.
A lot of good support. So, but it is always sad when there's only one leader. 100%. That is true. But just feels like the pull weights are going to be worse than that.
But that was it. Hope you liked it. Let us know in the comments. Follow us for more. Become our nakamas. And see you guys later.